Jai Shri Ram. So today we will start with Canto 20. Yeah, and the summary is very small. Ram kills the 14 ogres. So in the previous chapter we had read that Khar had sent 14 ogres to kill Ram, Lakshman and Sita. So we begin from there. Having reached the hermitage of Raghav, the dreadful Surpanakha then pointed out to the ogres the two brothers with Sita. They saw the exceptional mighty Sri Ram seated with Sita in his hut, thatched with leaves and waited upon by Lakshman. Seeing her as well as those ogres come, the glorious Ram, a scion of Raghu, said to his brother Lakshman of resplendent lustre, "Remain, O son of Sumitra, by the side of Sita for a while. I shall make short work of these ogres who have come here to back the ogress." Hearing these words of Ram, the knower of himself, and bowing his head to the utterance of Raghav, Lakshman said, "Amen." The pious-minded Raghav too strung his mighty bow, ornamented with gold, and said to those ogres, We, two brothers, Ram and Lakshman, sons of Dashrath, have entered with Sita the forest of Dandak, which is difficult to pass through. Why do you seek to injure us, who subsist on fruits and roots, are self-disciplined, practice austerities and continence, and are living in the Dandak forest? Armed with a bow, I, for my part, have duly come here at the behest of sages to kill in a major conflict, you whose mind is given to sin and who have offended against the sages. Halt where you stand if you love war, and you should not run away. If, however, you love your life, go back, O night stalkers. Highly enraged and delighted at the same time to hear the aforesaid challenge of Sri Ram, those 14 dreadful ogres, the slayers of Brahmans, who were armed with lances and had bloodshot eyes, spoke harshly as follows to Ram, who had naturally deep red eyes, who always spoke sweet words, and whose prowess had been seen by them. Having provoked the anger of our extremely high-souled master, Khara, you will surely give up your ghost in no time when struck by us on the battlefield. Indeed, what power have you to stand single-handed in front of us, who are so many in the van of a fight, much less to give fight in a battle? Under the pressure of these iron clubs, darts, and patisas, a kind of sharp-edged sword, hurled by our arms, you will give up the ghost, your valor too, as well as the bow pressed in your hands. Saying so, those 14 ogres ran in their zeal towards Ram alone, their weapons, including swords, uplifted. They threw these darts at Raghav, who was difficult to conquer. Kakushta cut down all those 14 darts with as many arrows decked with gold. Possessed of tremendous energy and highly enraged, Sri Ram after that took out 14 pointless arrows, sharpened on a stone and shining brightly as the sun, and stretching his bow, discharged the arrows, aiming them at the ogres as the target, as Indra would hurl thunderbolts. Having pierced the chest of the ogres and being soaked in blood, they then dashed against the ground like serpents rushing out of an anthill. With their hearts rent by them and bathed in blood, the ogres fell down on the ground, maimed and dead, like uprooted trees. Blinded with rage to see them fallen on the ground, and approaching Khara, that ogress for her part, the blood on her person having now somewhat dried up, once again fell agonized like a climber with resin sticking to it. Pale-faced and stricken with grief, she raised a great alarm in the presence of her brother and shed tears accompanied with sobs. On seeing the ogres killed in battle, Surpanakha for her part darted once more from that place and said, And the said sister of Khara reported to him the whole destruction of all those ogres and everything connected with it. Thus ends Canto 20 in the Aranyakand of the glorious Ramayan of Valmiki, the work of a rishi and the oldest epic. Jai Shri Ram.